Hello to anybody that might be watching this playback. I am actually going to, well, I'm Laura, in case you don't know who I am, and I am sewing up Hyunjin's jacket. Today is the day I start actually sewing and finishing the jacket. So I need to actually serge the edges of the jacket pieces. So I think I'm going to do that while I am waiting for some people to show up. Although there's one person there. Hi, how are you? I hope everything is well in your corner of the world. There's Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Is it you? I was just going to serge the edges of the jacket. I did not get that done yet. So it's very loud though. So what are you up to? What are you doing today for your project? Or are you going to do a project? Let me get my pieces. Sorry, what am I saying? Last night I cut everything out and I was thinking I was all fine and good to go and I wouldn't have any, anything that I had to do. And then this morning I was getting ready and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot I need to serge. So I figure I will probably get through. Hi to whoever else is on now. I'll probably get to the first, like the welt pocket, I think is about as far as I'll be able to do in an hour. And then I will, so I'm not doing well with thinking. Cutting out fabric for some leggings or exercise wear. Oh, cool. Oh, well, that's part of what happened to me this week was that my serger threads, like I ran out of serger thread on one serger. And hi, Lynn, how are you doing? My hands are so dry and they look really bad. Are you guys having dry air issues? So, sorry, I was just looking. So I hope everybody is doing well. It's been kind of a wild and woolly week for me. Wild and woolly. Where does that saying come from? Like, I just grew up saying that. So, interfacing, front facing. So front facing and front piece. And so I'm going to be making some racket to the people that are here. If you've never heard of a serger before, it's quite loud. So you'll get to, well, now it's down to just us two. So, I mean, us three. So, and you guys know what a serger's like. So I'm going to just serge these pieces real quick, and then I will be ready to do more stuff. So, oh, that was loud. How have you guys been? What have you done this week? I'll talk about my tales of woe. They're not really tales of woe, actually. Okay, so this is really cool. I kind of hope, like, Crystal and Josiane and some of the other people come back because it was kind of a magical week here for me. I did lots of things that were kind of magic-y. Not really magic-y, but manifestation-y. And had some everyday magic. But it was really kind of a cool week. Oh, I guess I could tell you guys. Well, let me serge and then I'll tell you guys. So, okay, hold on. It is. Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn this light on too. It might wash me out, but I'll turn it off when I get done serging. I just can't see. It's kind of dark in here to have decent lighting. Isn't that weird? It's dark in order to have lighting. I can't reach my pedal. Oh, that's it. Oh, no wonder it's stuck. Oops. Okay, I'm back. All right, hold on. I couldn't figure out all week long. Uh-oh. Hate it when it does that. hate curves. Curves suck on a serger. Maybe, Lynn, you can tell me something to do. Oh, okay, that's okay. I mean, thank you for letting me know. I hope you are here. And if anybody that just popped in, I am serging the edges of the fabric. That's to keep the fabric so that it doesn't ravel on the edges, because my son is actually going to wear this to prom, so I want to have it last and not fray and fall apart. But it's very loud, so I can't talk while I'm doing that. So I'll hurry and then I'll talk. And welcome if you want to stay and hang around a little bit. We'll talk. Oh, shoot. And hopefully it doesn't have a problem, because that doesn't look right. No, it's okay. Okay. Well, they're gone, so I was going to show them, but like, I didn't know what a serger was. Okay, here we go. That is so weird. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. There's this angle right here in the corner of the facing that is, you know, the lapel part. Oh, and it chewed it up. And I don't have enough fabric to be able to cut it out again. Like, I won't be able to start over. It's okay because it's just the edge, but I don't think I'm going to serge that part. I'll just do the outside part. I wonder if this is, what piece is this? It is the facing piece, so that's good. I'd hate to ruin the front piece. That would really be bad. I did keep the, because I got it from Fabric Mart, so I did keep the fabric label so that if I need to, I can see if they still have it. But since I bought this like 6 months ago, probably 6 months ago? No. Well, shoot. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Oh my God. I've been doing this for 8 months. That's insane. Okay. I really can't believe I've been doing this for 8 months. I also can't believe I haven't finished. I have to assume that there's another purpose. Hold on, Lynn, I'm going to look at your comment in a minute. All right. Sewing room and Wi-Fi are on opposite ends. Oh, well, good. I'm glad it's smoothed out. You started on some Black Morgan jeans. Oh, what do you do? You seem to make a lot of jeans. Like, you are obviously very good at it. Is it hard? I am not brave enough to do jeans. I barely was brave enough to do those Vogue pants that I did the other day. So. Okay, almost done with this piece. I wish I would have done this before. You know, maybe I'll just prepare it because I'm not going to sew anything together. So I'll just do the first step where they say prepare it, and then I'll do the serging later, because this is boring for anybody that pops in. So let's just do that. Not hard. Oh, so it's 2019. And I've got stuff from 2019 as well. Okay, so the first step here is to just get the pieces. So that's all I'm going to need. The rest of this, I think, can go back. Ow! All right. Let's see here. Whoa. Michelle, are you working on anything today? All right. Stray Kids stuff. Is there anything Stray Kids to talk about? Do you add rivets and use jeans buttons? Ah, I've never used it. I know you're asking Lynn, I'm just saying I've never used jean buttons. Okay, first step. Prepare right and left front as follows. Reinforce inward corners of neckline and side back seam. Side back seam. Oh, well, I won't have to worry about that because I cut it off before then. Pivoting the needle at the large fabric dot. Make darts, which I don't need to worry about because I'm leaving them in. Press fold of dart towards center. Apply lower front interfacing, which I don't need to worry about. Finish extension edge on front, which I don't need to worry about. So all I'm doing is, I really need some new black leggings. Cottony fabric. Huh. All right. I am assuming I should do the same on the facing. Okay. Oh. So my manifestation story, I've got a couple. So like I was introduced to manifestation with my shirt, my manifestation shirt. And so I only had the vaguest of ideas of what it was. I don't know if you guys remember talking about it, but like back in August, and I was like really not able to explain what it was. But since then, I've learned a lot. And I have been kind of, as I've been learning, so I have like a large manifestation, and then I decided, because one of the main things about manifestation is that you can't be attached to the outcome. You can't control. Do you guys see where this is going? You can't control. You can't try to make it happen. You just have to trust. Do you see where this is going? Because my whole since I started this live stream, you know, my personal growth that has been, you know, on this live stream has been about letting go of control and like trusting. Because as I said a couple of weeks ago, in order to let go of things, you have to have trust that something that it's going to go well. That, you know, a trust in a higher power, a trust in yourself, just trust that it's going to be okay, because otherwise you can't let go of anything, right? So, or I can't, or I couldn't. So that's been a large part of what I have learned, was with manifestation, you have to let it go. You have to believe that what you are asking for is already yours. But you have to be in the right, I'm going to say, frame of mind. You have to be able to match what it is that you are looking for or that you're wanting. So this week I decided to, in order to let go of outcomes for the things that I'm hoping for or that I'm waiting for, I decided to practice manifest, because that letting go is such a hard part for me. So I practice manifested, and I decided I placed an order for a Diet Coke. The only two qualifications were that my Diet Coke I had to not pay for my Diet Coke, and that my Diet Coke would be delivered to me. So I didn't go get it, like nobody gave me money and then I went and got it, but it had to be delivered to me. So I did that on Monday, I think. No, maybe that was last Friday. And I was just waiting and waiting. I was like, boy, I wonder when my Diet Coke's going to get here. I wonder what it's going to be like, you know, and just doing the visualization, not that much, but visualization, and just like, I wonder how the universe is going to bring me my Diet Coke. Okay, well, on Wednesday, maybe that was Monday. So on Wednesday, my, I went, let's see, what happened? How did I get over at my mom and dad's house? I called in the morning. I called and asked just to check in and see how my mom was doing. And she was sick. And I was like, she said the doctor's office said that she should get a COVID test. So I explained to, but I was on my way to Grand Island to do home visits. So I explained to my parents that they needed to go get a test from Walmart, and that to take the test and then let me know what the results were, because if it was positive, then they would need to get antivirals for her. And if it was negative, you know, I just would want to know that. So the day passed, and then at 3 o'clock I was like, well, I didn't hear anything, so they must be okay. It must be okay. So I went and I called them at 3, and they hadn't done the test. So I was like, oh my gosh, because she needed antivirals if she had COVID. Anyway, so I went and I said, I'll be over there in just a minute. I'll give the test and we'll see what's going on. So my dad, when I got there, long story, like little interventions in between so that I got there faster. But I got there and my dad was like, you're doing it wrong. And he was just kind of like interfering a little bit, not interfering, but just not very, you know, he was just being my dad. So my mom goes, I said, well, I'm going to get the test started, and then I'm going to run to McDonald's and get us a soda, because I wanted a soda and I just wanted a soda. And my mom goes, well, your dad can go get it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, is this my manifestation? Do I persist and say, no, it's okay, I'll go get it? Or do I just let this happen? So I just went into receiving mode, and I went, okay. Well, first she said, we've got pop downstairs. I said, well, I really want a McDonald's one because I really like McDonald's Diet Coke. But, and I'd just go get it. And so then she was like, well, your dad can go get it. So then I was like, okay, well, Dad can go get it. And it was good because that way he got out of the house and I could finish up giving the test without him worrying over me. And so he went and he got it. But in the meantime, I needed to go get Revan because he was getting his hair groomed. And so I was like, well, I'm going to have to come back and pick up the soda. And my mom, so that was okay. I was like, well, I don't know, maybe I can still count that as a manifestation drink. But right when I was leaving, my dad pulled up into the driveway. He got just to the top of the driveway when I came out of the house. So it was basically delivered to me because it was like 10 feet away from me. So I thought that was kind of cool. I was like, oh my gosh, I just manifested a Diet Coke to my parameters. So then I was like, well, now I don't have any practice manifestation that was helping keeping my mind off of the other things that I'm, you know, waiting to see fruition. And so I went to, so I was thinking about it, and I came up with 2 new manifestations, that one of which I'm still waiting on because the other one came through already. So on Friday, I think it was, I decided to manifest a pink car. I had seen a tarot reader on Instagram, and they said one of the signs is that you'll see a pink car. And I thought, well, that'll be fun, because I'd already seen the other signs that she was talking about in there. So I was like, I'm just going to manifest a pink car. So and I have learned this qualifier, not to the detriment of anybody else's health or well-being, because I kind of feel a little concerned that my manifestation ended up having Molly Maids. Is that a pink car? Might have made my mom sick, so I'm like manifesting her getting well now. But anyway, okay, so back to the manifestation. So I the moment that night, my Instagram threads, my search page started filling up with all kinds of pink things, but it was pink things like flowers and you know, self-improvement things, crystal things, just stuff like that. And I was like, well, that's kind of, I mean, like I could see it was working towards a pink car. So I just kind of waited and waited. And then last night, or yesterday, I was searching through and just kind of looking through, because I do that. There's certain reels that I like to see and they often come up. So I was just scrolling, waiting for those reels to come up again. And there was a pink car. It was on one of those, it was how to have a side hustle. And it had, down in the bottom left, one of the side hustles was a car wash, but it was a pink car, not a green car, not a red car, but a pink car. And I was like, well, that's cool, because it didn't have to be like an actual car. It could be just a picture of a car. So there, I had two magical experiences this week. So let's see, I need to, now I need to sew a little bit. There were other magical things that happened this week, but those were the ones that I was like, wow, that's fun. So now I'm waiting with interest to see how my third manifestation shows up. Do you guys want to know what it is? Because I can tell you, but you know, the key is I don't know when or how, but I was talking, whoops. You know, I used to pray, I still do, pray to St. Anthony. If you lose something, you can say, Tony, Tony, hear my plea, bring my whatever it is back to me. I have never had that fail. And even though it might have taken like months, I've always gotten everything back that I've lost. And in some really weird ways. And that's just a form of manifestation too. What is wrong here? Wow. I got distracted and I didn't thread my needle. Anyway, so yeah, I was excited. I'm like, there's something to this. So Michelle, we might still be, there's going to be opportunities for you and I, Michelle. Okay, Lynn, there's opportunities for you too, but not regarding stray kids. Because I don't think you want to be a part of that. If they add a date in Denver though, Michelle and I are going to be coming to you. So, all right. Because I can go stay at my mom's house that they have in Cheyenne. And it would not cost as much. So then I could buy tickets. All right. Oh, other magical stuff. I don't know. Oh my God, there was a blue heron. It was so cool. It flew from, this was on Thursday. Like Thursday was so magical. It was just amazing, like on so many different levels. But a blue heron, excuse me, came from the little lakes that are one street over from my house. It flew just over the rooftops, from the lake to, and it went straight, it was coming straight towards me and it went right over my roof. It was crazy. It was the most amazing thing I have seen in a while. Okay, why are you going to New York City, Lynn? What are you doing there? New York is cool. I love New York. I was a nanny in New York for a while. 3 months, and then I got sick when I was home on break because I was a nanny for a Rockette, and I think I mentioned this before. And I came home because they couldn't afford to pay me when she wasn't, you know, rocketing, and I got sick and I had to stay home. So that was a bummer. I loved New York City though, it was amazing. Okay. Oh my gosh, everybody's going to New York City. Truly jealous. Okay, that and that. Okay, oh, that's a good idea. So what I did was I went ahead and I reinforced over here where the tie attaches, just because, and then up here. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to think of any astronomical things going on. I can't think of any right offhand though. Did you guys, what's the blood? No, the blood moon is coming up this week on the 13th and 14th, I think. It's a full moon, but it's considered a blood moon. I cannot remember for sure why, but it should be beautiful. Okay. Andy and Chelsea are going again, asked if you wanted to go along. Oh, how nice. Oh, you were in the Macy's Day Parade? I probably saw you. I would have been 3, but we watched the parade then. I remember all the way back to when I have some memories of when I was 2. But really, I remember things from when I was 3. Do you guys remember Born Free? I don't know if Michelle would remember Born Free, but Lynn, do you remember Born Free? That show traumatized me, but I loved Elsa the lion. Have you guys seen the reels I've been sharing on Instagram? The lion reels? Those lions are like super, super sexy. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like almost embarrassing to see the reels. I shared one because I was like, oh my gosh, that's like, and the comments were hilarious. They were just hilarious. The people were like, oh my gosh, I think I need a cigarette. It was so funny. I'm blushing, aren't I? I'm telling you, they were like, wow. Those lions know how to do it, man. I mean, not it. Okay, I digress. I gotta stop talking now. Okay, you never saw Born Free? Sadly, well, so it just chronicles Joy Adams and her husband. I don't remember her husband's name, but they're I'm still blushing. Okay, I'm having a hard time not thinking about that. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Their relationship with this lioness, her name was Elsa, and it was actually quite sad. I think Elsa dies in the end. She had 3, might have been from poachers. I really don't remember. And like I said, it traumatized me, so I don't really want to know either. I will leave that in my traumatized childhood. Okay. Oh, okay. So, all right. Next piece. '70s were so, I don't know. So me. Chelsea says that Mood is right across the street. Ooh. Well, I'm super jealous of you now. I would love to go to Mood Fabrics. I would like to go to Fabric Mart too. And there's a really big, sorry, thinking of the lions. It was a really big, what am I trying to say? A really big, outlet, fabric outlet in Minnesota, I think. It's like 8 hours away. I went and visited my friend. I could hit the store, SK Harris, I think it's called. And it's got, I mean, like it's a warehouse, and it's got all these shelves, and it's all discounted, and you just go in and you cut your own, and except for certain things you have to get help with, but yeah. What time is it? 11:30. I'm not getting much sewing done. I hope you guys don't mind. I think I'm procrastinating the welt pocket because I am anxious. Once the welt pocket is in, I will be, well, that's not even true. I was going to say I will be fine, but I am still anxious because the collar. So the welt pocket and the collar are, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll do fine. It makes me anxious not having extra fabric in case I screw up. That is stressful. So I'll just go slow and I won't screw up. Oh, shoot. As I screw up. Question. What do you guys think I should sew for Friday? I actually was thinking about, what am I doing? I was thinking about making some shirts out of that dress that I just made without the ruching, but I really like that neckline. I like how low it comes, but it's not like too low. It would be perfect, perfect t-shirts, and I need some t-shirts. I have graphic t-shirts, but I like that style. It's just really nice on me, I think, especially. So I can't see. I get to go get my hair cut on the 22nd and get new have an appointment to get new glasses. And I'm very happy about that. So, and then I am working on remaking a shirt that Emily, my friend who is teaching me pole dancing, I'm remaking a shirt of hers, and I'm going to do 2 of those. So I was thinking I could do the t-shirts and then show how I remade the shirt that she has. It's kind of tricky. The back has, it's like really wide, and then it's connected in a kind of a keyhole by bias tape, but it's like just knit fabric bias tape. Knit bias tape. Ooh, I wonder if I could get that on Amazon. I don't know. So anyway. You think so? You don't think people would be bored, Michelle? That's the only thing that was stopping me from like making a firm decision. I was like, are people really going to be interested? But I have to tell you, I am getting to the point where like regular video, well, everything, I am not frustrated. I am just waiting. But it's really hard to put a lot of time and effort into the Friday videos when I know they're not even going to be seen. So it's like, at the same time, I'm trying to be faithful and consistent. So I'm just like, what do I do? But I really do need some t-shirts. And I guess it doesn't matter. I'm just faithful and consistency. Faithful and consistency. I don't know. I don't know. Faithful and consistency. I really do need some t-shirts, and they would be very fast. And with everything else that I'm sewing, I got to get the hats done. Again, I didn't work on them yesterday because I just got too flippin' tired. Oh my gosh, that's the another kind of, it wasn't really miraculous, but kind of miraculous. So I went out on Monday night. I was on the porch doing my meditation, and it was very nice. So nobody stress out. But it was very nice, and it was very warm. But and I was having a lot of I went outside, and I was just like, it was like calming, like super calming. And so I went I went outside, and I fell asleep. And I was asleep for about 15 minutes, I think. And but do you want to know what woke me up? Was that Chris bubble messaged, and it woke me up. And I don't know how it woke me up, because when he bubble messaged again, like after I'd woken up, I didn't hear the notification. It was like turned down. So I just woke up because he bubble messaged. And I was like, well, that's good. I better get inside. Because, so yeah, I thought that was interesting. I was like, well, thank you. Watching out for me, man. So, so what else? I did not fall asleep. And I'm actually now, if I start getting sleepy, I go in. Because even though it wasn't cold, you know, there are other things that I need to be taking into consideration. And if I didn't wake up then, I don't know when I would have woken up, quite honestly. So, yeah. Right? I guess my intuition was like tuned into him. Chan's messaging. You must wake up and read it. Okay, let's see. What else do I need to do? So I guess now I get to start the welt pocket. So now which one is the, oh my God, and I didn't mark which one was top. Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this again. And I can't see. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this out. I don't know which is the right side. I can't believe I'm here again. This is like the same nightmare. Ah, okay. I believe that, let me get the glasses. I really cannot wait until my eye appointment. Ow, I pinched myself. Okay. I think that looks like the right side to me. So top, and then, oh, I actually can just match this one up. Top. And then no, it isn't the top. That's the top because it's got a sheen to it. All right, hold on. Let me shoot. Yeah. This is the top. And this is the top. It feels better too. Feels softer. So just iron this off. Oh, I am waiting. So anyway, how are you guys? Oh, I can't wait to see your denim jacket. That'll be so cool. Well, it's not denim, is it? Is it the flannel one? I'm so confused. I am waiting. All the Instagram lives have been fun with Stray Kids. Michelle, I'm glad you got to experience a Hyunjin live, just basking in his energy. What? Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. All right. So this off. So there we go. I went out with Emily yesterday and I am so close. I mean, like, it's going very well. I am able to actually put the routine to the song, and I'm relatively finishing on, you know, decent, like within the parameters of the song. It's only like 1:33. So so yeah. Now that I know it feels different, that'll be easier. It's fuzzier. Friday, I took a lot of time to just take care of me. And I put on fingernail polish. Uh-oh. And silly to mark right and wrong sides. Oh yeah, no, I obviously, and especially when it's so hard to see, when it's hard to, you know, when you can't tell the difference between the sides. I like fabric that has an obvious difference, but I also like where you can like see the underside and it's not messed up. All right, so let's see here. Front facing versus, let's see what's next. Reinforce left front along corners for upper pocket. Edge stitching, oh no, sorry, just a sec. Left front along corners for upper pocket along stitching lines, pivoting at small dots as shown. Oh, starting the welt pocket. I'm anxious. What time is it? Can I avoid the welt pocket? What do you think? Well, let's figure out the front first, and then I need to get out the piece because I did not put the welt pocket parts on here. I am so thirsty. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? I am the facing versus the front. Here, this is why. Oh, I have to do, wait a minute. Oh, okay, so I'm thinking, Lynn, correct me if I'm wrong, the pocket is going to go between the facing and the jacket top. Oh, that's cool. I've never done that before. but that's going to make it look really nice. So here is the front, because the facing is just part of it. So, all right. I don't want to do it. I'm so scared. Well, pockets are just kind of that's a trust fall, I have to say. Because, you know, you have to go along and kind of beat it into submission, and I really hate that. It's just not, it's not a comfortable feeling doing wall pockets. That is not it. I am looking for the piece so that I can mark my shirt. Here it is. Is this the 36 though? So my contacts are the same prescription as they were like a year and a half ago. And I know that they changed. In fact, probably 2 years ago. So that is why I can't see. It's not because my eyes are old. It's because I just can't see. Okay. Let's see here. Top and top. Lining it up. The Mitchell trousers. Oh, you wouldn't mind sharing those instructions, would you, Lynn? Okay. There we go. When I tried to do the video on how I made welt pockets, those ones for the pants that turned out so nicely, I wrote down kind of some of the tips and tricks, and seriously, this morning I was like, how did I do that? Oh yeah, that's right. And I don't remember. I'm like, there's so much in my head. There's just too much in my head. Check for cataracts. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I've actually been wondering because things seem dark. I think they, and I've heard, you know, I have elderly clients, like I'm so old, but, you know, it is true. I feel like Murder, She Wrote, Jessica Fletcher, Angela Lansbury, with my, I have been told I resemble her. I've also been told I resemble Winona Ryder, like when I was in high school especially. She's just a little bit older than me. Stitching line for left side, stitching line, left side. Oh, shoot. This would be the right side. So, good thing I read that. I forgot, it's only on one side, just the left. Okay. Fuzziness at all distances, no change in colors. Oh, and difficulty. I have an astigmatism, and I've never had that corrected for because it hasn't ever been that bad. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure this is... Yes, that's the right side. So, so things are kind of fuzzy anyway at night, but, and things aren't really fuzzy as long as I have, like, glasses. Left. Okay, I swear. I am starting to stress because Blake is seriously getting ready to go to school. He had his audition in Omaha yesterday for getting into the UNO jazz program. And like, it's starting to hit me that like, this is it then. Like, no more kids, no more no more music in the house. And I'm just like, it's okay. It's okay. It'll be okay. Everything's okay. It has to happen, but oh my gosh, I thought it was back when Spencer left. I'm starting to really have a problem. I'm very happy that you guys are coming to the live stream and stuff, because really that does so much. It helps me out so much. You know, YouTube channel is still, even if people aren't seeing the videos, it still provides me with some joy and satisfaction. So, and I got to learn how to pole dance. I've always wanted to. So now, and I don't think I'm going to be able to stop. I almost am contemplating making another YouTube for the pole dancing, and just continue to go out and just kind of chronicle that. There are pole dancing competitions, which I wouldn't necessarily do, but in summer, I think it is, there's like a conference. But again, you know, I'd have to spend quite a bit of money to go to the conference and perform. But it wasn't hard at all. It was so much fun. Very empowering. This Thursday, I do too. It's so empowering. This Thursday, in fact, it's so empowering. Oh, that was something else that was fun that happened this week. Tuesday, I had my staff meeting, and we, it's actually been a really good week. So, I didn't have a lot to talk about, and everybody is just feeling so burnt out and run down. And so when I went to, when I went to go get some treats for the staff meeting, there was a coloring book, and I got a coloring book and some colors. And so we all just, we let our inner child play, and we we just colored. And I mean, we also took care of business, because of course we have to, but there wasn't a lot. And everybody was just like, after we got done, everybody was like, that was so nice. I need to do this more often. I need to just kind of slow down. And we talked about how, you know, during the pandemic, everything came to a standstill. So it seems like it's all just ramping back up. It's just all becoming, every day, every week, everything's just going so much faster. And so we all just enjoyed that. Well, also, my team, so the five of us, because there's 4 coordinators and then me, the 5 of us, and then my friend Nicole, who I mentioned last week, is kind of becoming a Hyunjin fan. And then I invited the office manager, but she's like young, and we're all meeting on Thursday out at Emily's, and we're going to just have pizza and beverages, and I'm going to video some of it, because they agreed that I could use it for my video, and because it's so empowering for anybody at any age, and we're just going to have fun, and we're going to pole dance and take some spins around the pole and have a wonderful time. And it's just so much fun. So much fun. And I need my ruler, so just a sec. Okay. Yes. Yes. With her and like how many other people, right? Coloring is great. Hold on, I need my ruler. I'll be right back. I like coloring. I have coloring books. I used to do it more before I started sewing, but now I'm sewing all the time. And that was why I did the dress I did, because I just needed to do something fun. It's just, there's so much going on all the time. or I'm worrying about something all the time. I'm doing better. I'm not such a worrier, but being able to let go, you know, part of what I am manifesting is, of course, you know, having the YouTube channel stay afloat. So, you know, that when the things that you enjoyed become stressors, I mean, like, it just doesn't work. So I was like, what can I do to make this fun again instead of a source of worry? So I made a cool dress, which I don't know that I will ever wear it anywhere, really. I mean, like, even the Ren Fair, it's really loose underneath the bust, so I'm not sure. But I feel really cool in it. It would be a shame not to wear it, I suppose. What are those big dots? There are like these huge dots. What time is it? 11:55. So, yeah. I don't know what these are for. I have never seen something like this before. Oh, I bet it's placement for the pocket top. It's very weird. Be a warrior. That's awesome. I'm going to have to remember that one. Be a warrior, not a worrier. All right. Well, it's 11:55. These glasses are kind of cute. I wonder if I could have my real glasses put into them. I kind of like those. Huh, I didn't know those were so cute. All right, I think I will let us stop. Do you guys want to say goodbye? Never say goodbye. Oh, did you, Michelle, what did you think of Never Say Goodbye? What did you think? That song is, their voices, it's like I Am You. It's just peak and a very similar message, but I love that song. It just popped up on my Instagram feed. I was like, well, there we go again. So I stuck it into my Spotify playlist. Yeah, I know. Their vocals are just crazy good. So, well, it's all crazy good. It's all good. Love it all. So, do you guys have anything else going on? Anything you want to talk about before I go? Thank you, you too, Lynn, and Michelle, and whoever else is here. I hope you have a great week. I don't know if I should say love you all yet or not. Are we ready to go? I have to go over and make sure my mom is okay. So she's still sick, but last night, so I was out at Emily's and I ended up going, coming home. Manifest for, okay. I'm working on it. We have to be detached though. That's the thing. We have to be detached. To the how and the when. The why, I mean, like, the fact, it is done. So have faith, Michelle. It is done. We just have to relax about the how and the why or when. So, all right. Well, I guess that's that. You guys have a great week. Oh, I'll see you on Instagram. Let me get to the finish button. Okay. And then I'll say, love you all.